You are welcome once more to Amon Swala Online Math. And our question of discussion for today is a question that came in 2020, and that was question number 7 on the topic cubic functions. Okay, so remember this question is always answered on the graph paper. So it reads, the table below, the values of x and y are connected by the equation y is equals to x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 as shown in the table below. So we have that table that is there, and our first question says calculate the value of p. So where is our p? Our p is here. Okay, that's where our p is. Now we go to our equation, which is y is equal to x power 3 plus 4x power 2 plus x minus 5. Okay, so the p is under y, so our p will be equal to what is our x? Our x is 2, so you put a 2 to the power 3 plus 4, our x, remember, is a 2 power 2 plus our x is a 2 minus 5. Okay, so we can just punch direct on our calculator. Okay, so we are going just to say open bracket 2 close power of 3 plus 4 open 2 to the power of 2 plus a 2 minus a 5. So our answer here, our p is becoming a 21. So our p here is 21. Having found the p, which has given us a 1 mark, we can move on to the second part. Remember, that is a mark, don't lose it. We go to the second part, which says using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the x-axis and 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. Negative 4 is less or equal to x, less or equal to 2, and negative 10 is less or equal to y, less or equal to 25. Draw the graph of y is equals to x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. So we come on to our graph. Okay, so now this graph is not just, you don't just have to rush and put whatever that you want to put your y-axis and whatever that you want to put your x-axis, but you have to check very well. Okay, fine. If I put my y-axis here, remember the y-axis divides the x values. So if I put my y here, is my y going to, my x values going to fit or not? So if I put it here, I check, I have my x 1, 2, okay, which is well. In the negative side, I'm going up to 4, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put my y-axis there. Okay, that is my y-axis. Okay, again I come to my x-axis. So with the x-axis, I have to check again. Okay, I'm starting from negative 10 up to positive 25, and I'm using 5, 5, 5. So I'll try. If I put my x here, because the x is dividing the y, the upper and the down. So I check. If I count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wow, it can fit. I come down, I have 5 and negative 10 there. Okay, which is okay. So I'm free to draw the line here. Okay, I'll draw my line there. This is called the x-axis. That is the y-axis. In the x, we're ending at what value? We're ending at 2. In the y, and we're starting at negative 4. In the y, at 25, and starting at negative 10. So we come back to our graph. Okay, so this is your 0. This will be negative 5. We are putting them in 5, 5 because of the scale. This will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. Then this will be 1, and this will be 2. This will be -1, -2, -3, and -4. So now, having done that, we now start plotting, going back to our question now. Okay. We have -4 and -9. So you come to your graph. Okay, let's look at our graph. Where is our -4 in the x? Our -4 is here. So where is -9? Remember, this is 5. So you check, be very careful in terms of the way you count. You know, some of you just rush and then just start counting to say, oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at your 9 where it is. The next number is 10, but 10 is already written there, which is -10. So it means we have to change the way the values can be counted on. So if I try and jump 1 line in between and see if I can reach -10. So this will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that is okay. So meaning my 9 will be, I've jumped 1, 6, 7, 8, and 9 will be here. So I'm going to put my small dot there. The next number is -3 and 1. 1 is the positive, meaning it is up. So -3 is here, 1 is there. Okay, -2 is giving me also a 1, which is here. Okay, then -1 is giving me -3. So I'm counting 3 down. 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, then 0 is -5, which is there where they meet. 1 and 1, which is there. 2 and 21 on top there. Okay, after you have done that, now we come to the issue of plotting. Okay, so we have to plot our graph. Okay. Okay, so we have plotted our graph there. We name our graph very well, which is y is equals to x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. Okay, wow, the graph has come out. So what is the next thing? We go to the next part. Okay, our next part says use your graph to solve the solutions of the equations x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 is equals to 0. So what do? We go to our the same equation. I'll write the original one, which is x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. Okay, so the equation that I'm solving is this one. Okay, is equals to 0. So let's just compare the two equations. I can see x power 3, 4x squared is there plus x minus 5. Okay, so meaning this y is equals to that and this is equals to 0. So meaning whether this is the same as saying y is equals to 0. So y is equals to 0, remember, it's the x-axis. So you go where the x-axis is, this is where y is equals to 0. So where this x-axis and this graph cut each other, that's where our answer lies on. Now, the other easiest way that one should use for those that are writing, it's just a matter of just comparing. Oh, I look at my equation there and look at that one, it's the same. The only thing that is there is a 0. So just go on the x-axis where the graph and the x-axis are cutting each other. So in this scenario, they are cutting each other at this point, they're cutting each other at that point, they're cutting each other at that point. Okay, how many times? At 3 points. So where is our answer going to come from? So we write, remember, that is not our answer. So we come here, we say, okay, find 7a. Our 7a is where this graph and this one are cutting each other. So what we are going to do is we will just check where it is cutting over this point. So meaning my a Roman numeral 3, x is equal to -3, comma. Then here, this is -1, -1, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So this one, it is at x being equal to -1.8, comma. At here again, this is 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So x is equals to 0.9. That means we have found the answer for 7a. So we're saying for 7a, you just check your equation, this equation and this one. If it is equals to 0, just go where it cuts the x-axis. So this graph is cutting the x-axis at this point, that point, and that point. Then that's where our answers are lying. Okay, so that will be our answer for question 7, Roman numeral 3a. That was going to be our answer. Then we come to Roman numeral b. Okay, so with b, we'll try and work it a bit down here. Our equation that we are given, it is x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 is equals to 2x plus 4. So now, the original equation of the curve, or the equation of the curve is this one. Okay, so we compare again. We look at this one and that one. They are the same. So meaning y is equals to 2x plus 4. Now, we have to draw the line y is equals to 2x plus 4. So how do we draw? We create a table of values. You know, a straight line can be drawn just using even just 2 points is enough. 2 points are enough. So you put your x there, put your y. Okay, so I come to my x. I can pick even -3 here. Then I can also pick even a 1, as long as they're just a bit far apart. So you say y is equals to 2x plus 4. Y is equal to 2, -3 plus 4. So 2 times -3, that gives us a -6 plus 4. -6 plus 4 gives us a -2. So here, we'll put a -2. We come, if our x is 1, what will be our y? So again, this is y is equals to 2x plus 4. So y will be equal to 2, 1 plus 4. So y will be equal to 2 plus 4. So y will be equal to 6. So you put your 6 here. Please, please, please remember this. I'm not saying we always pick -1 and -3 and 1. No, you can pick any numbers on the x-axis. Don't go beyond the limits that you have been given in the x-axis. So you can pick any 2 numbers. Don't go beyond these 2, and don't go beyond the negative, because that's where our graphs are ending. Okay, so you pick any 2 values, there is no problem. Or you can pick all of them, but that will be a bit sheer waste of time. Okay, so after you have done that, you come back to your equation, to your line, I mean. So we are drawing the line, y is equals to 2x plus 4. So when x is -3, our y is -2. So our -3 is there. We have -1 and -2 here. So I'll put my small point there. I come to 1. When it is 1, it is a 6. So 6 is about 5. So it is somewhere there. So after you have done that, you join these 2 points, please, using a very nice ruler. Okay. So just by doing this, I can see that it passes through there. This is my line. Y is equals to 2x plus a 4. Okay, now remember, how do we find the solution? It is where this nice curve that we have drawn and the line where they are cutting each other. So you can see it is at this point, at that point, and at this point. So we check, we're looking for the x values. At this point, what is our x? You can see very well that our x is there. Remember, this is -3. So this will be 3.1, -3.1, -3.2, -3.3, and -3.4. So I'll put my x will be equal to -3.4, comma. I come here. You are counting going this direction, not going this direction. This is one mistake that most people do. Because they have seen it is closer to 2, you just rush -2.1 to, no, don't do that. The negative, we are going that way. So you count from this side, going this way. So we'll count from -1, -1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8. So you write x is equals to -1.8. You come to this one, this is 1.1.2. Our x is equals to 1.2. And there, we are done. So, cubic is not something that is difficult, but as long as you practice it, it's very simple. So, we have looked at how to find the value of p. We have looked at how we can draw this nice curve and how we came up with this line. On the line, we said, you check the two equations. These are the same. Y is equals to 2x plus 4. Then thereafter, you create this table of values. Please, the table of values is up to you. You can pick any numbers between -4 and 2. Why? Because the straight line can be drawn using 2 points. And as long as you have a long ruler, you can do that. So we replace there -3 into that equation. It gave us -2 there. We replaced a 1 there. It gave us a 6. That's how now we came there and here. Then drew a line. And where these meet with that line, that's where our answer falls. Otherwise, we really appreciate your support and thank you so much for listening. This is Amon Siwala Online Math. Enjoy your day. Thank you.